I am nervous. What is gonna happen here? This is it. It's all come down to this, ladies and gentlemen. This is a best of 5 series going on right here, and the long-awaited player in the top right-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, playing for Alpha X, representing America. It is none other than the anything but cuddly Cuddlebear.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the now teamless American Protoss player representing himself. It is Creature.
I like the little sloth tag. He's representing a dead team, the ghost of Sloth Esports.
Yeah. It's a shame. They used to be a really big NA team. They had a pretty large roster, but yeah, unfortunately they are no longer with us. And yeah, in their stead, you know, we have a bunch of other teams popping up, like Exxon, like Cosmos.
Yeah, as I feel happens pretty often. It's unfortunate. It's really rough for teams to make a functioning teamwork here in StarCraft, but they're doing it. They're out there. Shout out to Alpha X and all the other good teams out there, Cosmos.
Yeah, and hopefully, like, if he qualifies here, maybe he'll also start playing a little bit more. Again, like in 2020, the only thing he played in was that NA Apprentice Cup. That's it. That's all we've seen from him.
But we do have something crazy here from Cuddlebear, and funny story. I think it was Cuddlebear. I don't think it was Starkiller. Cuddlebear. A long time ago, I played a match in a Proxy Tempest game, I think, and Cuddlebear went mass Reapers against me and ruined me. Destroyed my life. It was fun though. It was a hard lesson learned, but I guess Cuddlebear is pretty good at cheesing, so.
Yeah, and I love this. This works exceptionally well against Protoss players. Yeah. This is Proxy Marauder with Concussive Shell, and Marauders.
If you're against Zerg, you would go for Reapers. If you're against a Protoss, you go Concussive Shell. And as we see, the Stalker is going to come out, and Concussive Shell is the thing that is like the Stalker killer.
Yep, it absolutely ruins Stalkers. Doesn't do too well against Zealots, but this early on, it's not like they're going to be Zealot legs, so, you know, they can be kited as well pretty easily.
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't do good against Zealots, but it slows them down.
Yeah.
So you can kite them all day.
Exactly.
And the power here of the Protoss, really, I think, is the fact that they're so fast.
And here we go. Immediately the War Prism gets taken out. The Stalker is going to be taken out or focused as well. We have a bunker being thrown down.
Yeah, the bunker does go down. And the Stalker goes down. All the probes are pulled. He's not drone drilling. Now he is. I don't think he's going to be able to take out all this army. It might be too little too late. He should be able to take it out, but with the kiting, who knows?
We'll
He's
see.
trying to save the STV. The bunker barely doesn't finish. The bunker is 0.5 seconds away from finishing. Somehow, Creature holds here, but at what cost? He's down a couple workers. Cuddlebear still sending in more army.
Yeah.
Pulling the boys again. The shield battery finishes up, and this should be the end of the push here.
Exactly. Like one more second, not even a second, and that bunker would have finished, and then the units would have just gone in, and that may have been the end of this expansion. But Creature on top of his defense focused down that SCV.
Given the new shield overcharge ability, getting the shield battery up is number one. So that was the best thing that happened for Cuddlebear. Was Cuddlebear went in and was able to get that shield battery before it was ever finished, not allowing any heals, any new update to come into effect here. Pretty much canceling out the Protoss patch.
Yeah, and I do like this. He's getting his natural behind this as well. Cuddlebear is, and he's trying to do what he can. Forces the shield battery on the charge.
Yep. And now once that goes away, Cuddlebear is going to be able to go back in for an attack.
Yeah, and Creature being a little bit too aggressive here. Now that Stalker is slowed, so it will be focused down, or both could even go down as well.
Yeah, I think they will.
Oh.
Barely. Good save here, but I like Cuddlebear's position here pretty well. And again, given that this is a best of 5, I'm pretty sure that's why Cuddlebear busted this move out here.
Yeah.
Best of 5 series, Cuddlebear. You usually want to cheese in the first game. It's the least amount of stuff on the line there, but I do like this Twilight and DT Shrine. Oh my god, instantly scanned.
Wow.
Come on. That's so crazy. How did Cuddlebear know?
Yeah, I mean he knew the pylon
Yeah,
position.
Canceled it and went for blink. That's good. Good call, but I think Cuddlebear is gonna go for another scan.
I honestly I doubt it. Like he saw everything he needed to see, and I assume he thinks that he knows all the tech that's coming, so he's going to be preparing for it. I imagine he's going to be getting engineering bay as well to help deal with everything. Saving his energy, I would assume, for those DTs, but yeah, we'll see. Like he's still rallying across the map.
Yeah, I don't know here. A lot of misinformation going on around these parts.
So there's a lot of fake news here.
Yeah, fake news. Cuddlebear needs to get the facts straight from the horse's mouth. This is fake news. Creature is giving misinformation here. And now Cuddlebear's going in for the attack. Oh, no shield's going down. They even took out the Stalker. The shield isn't enough. The DPS is higher than the shield overcharge. That is ridiculous. He has to pull the boys. He has no units here warped in at all whatsoever.
Oh my god, the shield battery overcharge just finishes up as well. There's only one sentry. It will be focused down. The Stalker gets focused down as well.
Oh my god, how did the Stalker survive?
Jesus Christ, yeah. And I think Creature should be able to
battery's
hold.
almost out of energy though. Yeah, okay, barely held. Oh my god. That was a dicey hold there. I think Cuddlebear should have waited for the tank for that push.
Yeah, the tank was slowly making its way across the map, and it's here, but the push has already ended, and now Creature has enough to hold. He has 3 shield batteries, which will be recharging their energy. Same with that shield battery overcharge. It's going to be, you know, the cooldown
And
is...
Blink's about to finish right now. He can blink right on top of that tank. Oh, he didn't have to blink on it. Saved himself the blink. He should blink out, though.
Yeah, he gets another one of the Marauders as well. So much
value.
value.
Oh, they put the cross back into the shield battery range. What a beast. What an animal.
And with that, he puts an end to this. Like he's blinking on forward. Yeah. He's going to be able to take out all the Marauders.
He lost one Stalker he shouldn't have there, though. Oh, and that. He could be microing a little bit better, but he even got a Stalker up there to the north that's just out of play right now.
Yeah. Again, the Marauders are just doing so well against these Stalkers. Even though they blink, they do get slowed and they kind of get focused down. So Cuddlebear, he's actually making a lot happen with what little he has.
Yeah, Creature right there at the end just got kind of sloppy and let a lot of army go down.
Yeah, and behind this, Cuddlebear, he's fully saturated on 2 bases. He's getting his 3rd up and running as well, continuing with his upgrades, focusing on his bio play. I'm just curious to see what he's going to get to support his bio. Again, the starport and then the factory production just hasn't been there so far this game. And yeah, maybe we'll finally see Widow Mines. I don't know.
Yeah, we haven't seen Widow Mines at all today.
Yeah, and they're going to do so well, especially against these charge lots that are going to be coming out for Creature.
I am glad we got to see a long ZVT, though. That was pretty good. We haven't seen a real macro ZVT, I think, all tournament. We haven't seen Brood Lords and Thors at all.
Yeah, it's been a long
Brood
time.
Lord Thor combo was fun to watch. But it all brought us here to a TvP for the finals.
Yeah, it all went full circle, and now Creature, you know, he's checking the 3rd base, does see that no 3rd base has been taken quite yet. Meanwhile, Cuddlebear, I like how he's using his racks as an Overlord just to make sure he sees everything. He confirms that the Dark Shrine was actually cancelled.
Yeah, all late.
Yeah.
But I think you tell when no Dark Templar showed up. And I guess he recognized once Blink came out. But yeah. The Stalker's just poking in here, doing some damage, blinking out, trying to keep Cuddlebear back at home. And I feel like we're coming to realize that Pillars of Gold, maybe I'm just late, is a very macro map. We usually see long games on Pillars of Gold.
Yeah, I mean...
If you remember, there was like a TvP, and the Protoss went north on the other end of the map.
He's pulling his boys. The tank!
Oh, he's going to get the tank! And blink out. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
So this is an interesting. Creature might think that there's a huge move out here with the boys being pulled, but really They're just main-arted over to that third base now.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there is a push coming. I don't know what Creature has to defend this pushback at home.
Yeah, Creature, he did spot the third with his hallucination, but what is there here? The charge ults are just gonna melt.
When he took out the shield battery, that had the overcharge on it, and that was a complete waste of it, and he's trying to come in and get these tanks. He might be able to hold here with the stalkers coming in from the north as well. He should be able to clean up eventually. Good hold here by Creature. Cuddlebear just going to try and do as much damage as he can now with the units he has left alive, but they will not survive or get out of there. He's just keeping Creature back at home while he tries to remake an army right now.
Yeah, and he actually made a Marine with that Rax.
Yeah, that is hilarious. Wait,
damn
7 probes went down? Was that the Marine?
Yeah, I assume so. I mean, he was like kiting around, and 7 probes did go down. Meanwhile, another drop here at the third base kills a couple more probes. And I just imagine that previous push, but with that extra tank that got sniped off early on. Like maybe he would have been able to break through. So it's so important that Creature was able to get that done.
Yeah, Creature's really pulling a rabbit out of a hat, I would say, because it seems like Cuddlebear had the upper hand here in this matchup early on. Like that first few stalkers that started going down there were pretty rough, and it looked like Cuddlebear was just in a great position. And now Creature's securing the third base as well. Creature's looking pretty strong now.
Yeah, they're both.
I like the Storm Edition here.
Yeah, they're both securing their third bases, but Cuddlebear does have a bunch of drops ready. One going to the main base, he has another drop getting ready to go into the third. We'll see how Creature can defend.
The answer is excellent. On all fronts. Nothing got done on either front.
8 workers went down.
Go.
Yeah.
Okay, one of them got loose, but I think Cuddlebear lost too much there for that. Oh my god, and Cuddlebear picked everything up and then died instantly with the medevac.
Yeah. So 3 drops, they all got defended. 8 worker kills. It's okay, but yeah.
I would like to see that bear expand again and make another Marine.
We could see that happen. You know, there is a little bit of dead space here.
Yeah, right there in the corner. Yeah, that would be perfect. Oh man.
And I love this. I love this. Yeah, I love this style coming out from Cuddlebear. He's going for Ghost. He's going for EMPs. But again, just nothing really coming out from his factory. He has a tank, like, defensively.
I miss the heavy nuke days. I think he's opting for medevacs and Marines so he can just do drops in every position.
Yeah.
But he needs the tanks for defense. He didn't expect Cuddlebear or Creature to go across the map, I think.
Well, this army...
feeling confident.
This army looks pretty vulnerable to EMPs. Like, if EMPs go off on the Archons and the High Templar, then that's no more storms. But, oh, God.
Yeah. Oh. He had storms in the warp prison there and dropped them and just completely, oh my god, and then the storms from the back. These storms are just doing so much damage. EMP did go down. It looks like there's very little shield on majority of this army. All the stalkers actually don't really have shields. Now a couple of them do. He's going to have to pick up this third base. And with another warp in, I think Creature is going to be able to take this here now.
Yeah, there are 2 Widow Mines. They go off on the Zealots. They clean everything up, and maybe Cuddlebear can clean this up with your reinforcing Zealots.
Yeah, reinforcements. It's pretty much going to be done here. They're going to just have to hold off here for a long time. The blink onto the tank, taking it out. Both Immortals have no shields, but they are alive and well. And now cutting off the 4th base, cutting off the 3rd base. The boys are being pulled with another warp in. I think some damage is going to be done here.
Yeah, a lot of SCVs went down. In the end, snipes even, and all the Immortals will fall. But at what cost? Like, oh god, the Immortals just barely staying alive towards the end.
All these Zealot warping, 16 went down. That's just a regular base.
Yeah.
Not even a planetary.
And as we can see in the supplies, like, this is looking really good for Cuddlebear. Like, I thought the base went down, but when he attacked, he went right for the throat, right for the army, and Creature didn't close it out. So now with 4 bases,
oh my god, they're tied on workers as well.
Yeah, oh god.
And Cuddlebear has a bigger army.
Yeah,
Creature.
He lost all his High Templar, all his Archon, his Immortals. Like, what does he have now?
He's zoning out the Widow Mines. He's gonna zone out the Widow Mines, and then he's going in for the kill. Oh my god, EMPs, and the Warp Prism instantly goes down with storms in it, and there's no storms gonna come out of these units here.
Wow.
Oh my god, GG, Cuddlebear takes game number 1. That was scary. I didn't think Cuddlebear was gonna be able to pull it off, but right at that last engagement, somehow Cuddlebear was able to hold.
Yeah, Creature, he was kind of all in with his big push. Like, he needed to deal game-ending damage, and he just didn't. He was almost able to break Cuddlebear, almost, but
I think he should have stayed back because he jumped in, and then as he was fighting, that's when the SCVs got pulled and it was all over. I think he should have stayed back, made sure that fourth base completely died.
Yeah.
Like, wait for another couple rounds of warpins. Like, if he held 2 rounds of Zealot warpins, that would have changed the game. But he lost army, warped in Zealots, lost army, warped in Zealots, and just a little too short there in that final attack. But good game. Cuddlebear takes 1, and the cheese paid off.
Yeah, it definitely did. It didn't like end the game or anything, but he got so much value out of his Marauders, and he just didn't let up the pressure. Like, Cuddlebear, that was great to see that he just continued to push across the map and deal more and more damage. And yeah, he just didn't stop. Even though his drops weren't dealing too much damage, he just kept going for them.
Yeah. Interesting. In the game chat, they're saying that Satork just quit.
Yeah, he may have thought it was
he left because he thought it was a best of 3.
Yeah, tis possible. Hopefully, hopefully if people have contact with Sotorks,
Instagram him, text him if you guys know him at all. Try and hit him up. I don't think he knew it was the best of 5.
Yeah, it does sound like Jon Snow is up 2-0 in that series. And if Sotorks, he has 15 minutes to come back. If he doesn't, then he's gonna get walkovered.
Yeah. That sucks if he gets walked over in the final because he thought it was the best of 3. But yeah, we are just waiting for the next map to be made, the lobby to be made up, and we'll get right into it. But as of now, where the bracket stands, how do you feel about this ending bracket overall?
It's honestly it's a bit of a shame that so many of like
it's a bit of a shame.
yeah, so many people got knocked out early on and didn't really have a chance to prove themselves. It's really important to note that the top 4 qualify, but top 8 actually get paid. So the losers in the qualifying matches, they do still earn some money, which is really cool.
But that doesn't make up for them not being able to go to the tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Darking was floating around the idea of making like a code A for Latin American players that don't make it through. Cool. But of course it does come down to like monetary costs. So like if they can afford it, then they would love to do it. But yeah, we'll see if they can pull it off. If they can, that would be great.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Disc versus M Canning is still going on.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And here we go. Game is starting up. Game number 2. And I'll pull up all the people who actually made it through. So at the end of this matchup, as best of 5, I'll let y'all know every single person that qualified and who we can look forward to in the future matches. I'm excited. Other than this, we got 1 day of Latin American StarCraft, and that is it. That is it for the qualifiers. So here we go. Game number 2, best of 5 series, Ice and Chrome LE, spawning in the top right-hand corner. It is the red Protoss representing America in Alpha X. Oh, wait, no, I'm in the wrong player. Okay, in the top right-hand corner, my bad. It is not that player. This player actually does not have a team. He is an old-school player. He is also representing America, though. He is the random player that popped up and won 2020 NA Apprentice Cup number 8. Let's see what he got. Can he bring it back? It is Creature.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ice and Chrome LE, we have the American Terran player representing Alpha X, going for a going for 2 gases and proxying his racks. It is Cuddlebear.
God, I love Cuddlebear for this.
So this is
NA as NA gets. This is what we deserved.
So this is a fake out, right? So the proxy is right next to the main base because he's meant to make it look crazy, and he's taking and he took 2 gases to also make it look crazy, but it's not crazy, right?
But that makes it crazy, doesn't it?
It does.
So a Zealot is being forced out. You never really see a Zealot this early.
And we do have a factory being thrown down here.
It's just a 1-1-1.
Yeah, that's what it. That's what
it's 1-1 so far.
Yeah, I mean the one thing going for Creature is that this probe is stuck in the main base, so he's gonna see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. He's
is he?
oh. I love this. He's redirecting his racks. He's making it take longer to get there. He's waiting until the probe dies before he lands it.
Wow, but he should question, how did that Reaper get home so quick?
This is accurate. This is very accurate.
But it all is just throwing Creature all the way off of his build, really, because I mean it creates it forces a response out of Creature.
Yep.
And we see a Zealot and a Stalker already out here.
Yeah, and now we have, he doesn't go in for the full scout, but already getting some damage done by forcing that Zealot out. It was patrolling there, making sure a bunker didn't go up to try and defend his natural.
Here,
yeah.
That's very interesting. Now we're going to see how Cuddlebear gets out of this. Cuddlebear is going for a quick tank, actually, I believe. How did he get that tech? Yeah, he just made it right on the factory. He didn't make anything else.
Yeah.
Nothing came out of the factory, just straight into tank production.
Straight into tank.
No carport. Put down 2 more racks.
Yeah.
This is a 1-1 back into 3.
This is a 1-1. 1-1-1.
Into 1-1.
Yeah, there you go. And what this means is he is
he's gonna get he's gonna get stem and the combat shields right away.
Yep. So
or maybe
this is completely one base, so he's going for a 3 racks incredibly strong bio push with tanks. And this could completely end the game if it doesn't if Creature.
Is he gonna get concussive shields or is he just gonna go with 1 upgrade? Okay, there you go. He's going for armor. What is that thing called?
Combat shields.
Combat shields. There you go. Yeah. They're getting the combat issue. What is it, like state regulated combat shields issued to them as we speak. They're researching.
Yeah, and Cuddlebear, he did get in with his Reaper. He did spot the Stargate, so he does know the opener for Creature. And this is okay for Creature. Like, the problem is that he still doesn't know what's coming. Okay, now he knows. He sees.
He's going in with the Oracle. Yeah, he drops that, and he definitely sees it all now.
Yes.
And the double upgrade in the Marines.
The Phoenix is going to be.
He's got to put down shield batteries. Oh god.
Yeah, he needs to set up defensively. The Phoenix is going to be so important for this as well because if he angles it right, he can just go in and CC the tank so the tank isn't shelling away at the army. But
this is nice. He's getting what is that thing called? A Cyclone. He's getting a Cyclone out, and that will be able to zone away the Phoenix.
Yep, and here we go. Here's the push.
The boys are coming out. He needs to throw down some gates. He's getting a robotics facility. He needs to. I don't know. He's gonna have to pull the probes here.
Yeah, like there's only 2 gateways for warping in units. He only has
making
one.
A third one.
Yeah, and he only has 1 shield battery.
Yeah, he needs more shield batteries. That stasis ward might be able to help. Now it's gonna get caught with the Cyclone, which is pretty good. It's not. Oh my god. It's all up to this. It's all up to this.
Oh no.
What gets stuck here? He scans right outside of it. He's not gonna see it. He's just gonna completely avoid it.
Oh wow.
No, the Cyclone might back up into it, I think.
It could happen. Recall.
He's calling his army to the main?
Oh no.
What did he do that for?
He recalled on top of each other.
He hit the wrong button.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I think he was going for the overcharge. I think he tried to overcharge
he
and
was
recalled.
going for the overcharge and accidentally. Oh my god, but the whole army gets stasis ward and it just leaves the tanks. He comes in for the pickup. The tank is rendered unusable. The army is stasis warded for a long time, and I think he's gonna be able to hold here slowly but surely.
Wow.
He needs to put down another shield battery. The stasis ward saved his life. He accidentally recalled instead of using the overcharge because it does come up as like a little circle and they look the same when you're using them. So that was a little bit of an interesting play there.
Oh my god, he's gonna get the
immortal. And he's even picking up a unit right now. He does have energy in the Oracle, and he's gonna push his back. Cuddlebear now down 16 workers and unable to break his position thus far.
Oh my god, he has the tank which is really lifted.
He doesn't have energy. Oh, he does have enough energy, and that's it. I don't think there's any more wind here for Cuddlebear. Cuddlebear can maybe try and transition out of this, but there's no way Cuddlebear can break this positioning now. Good hold by Creature, and had just the right response. GG, well played is called. Creature takes game number 2. We're tied up. What did we just watch here?
Wow. That was almost perfectly done by Cuddlebear, but when he backed up into the stasis ward, everything changed.
That changed the game, yeah. One stasis ward to change the entire turn of events in this tournament, man. That's freaking nuts. I've never seen something like that play out like that.
Oh my god! Like if that didn't happen,
played so well. Cuddlebear played so well. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Until that one stasis ward.
Yeah, that was the one thing, because if that stasis ward didn't go off, then he would have had all his Marines to be able to protect his tanks. They would never have been CC'd. They wouldn't have been focused down. And
oh my god, I have my stream on my Apple TV on my big screen, so I have it next to me. This is a big TV, and he's about to walk into the stasis ward again.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Oh man, we are gonna get into another game, but geez, man, just watching the replay of that, it is rough to see that. To beat Cuddlebear right now, you got to be a little tilted. However, Cuddlebear did win the first game with Cheese, so it can't be that rough. Cuddlebear almost set it off like 3 times with 1 or 2 Marines.
Yeah.
And then right at the end there, just completely got. Oh my God, Cuddlebear had more than enough army to completely smash the army of Creature and win the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
And that stasis ward, man, that hero stasis ward. He held with like 2 stalkers and immortal, like one of everything. And just an update, Disc goes ahead and qualifies 3-1 against M Canning. And there you have it, folks. Disc won. He qualifies.
He qualifies, and there you have it. I mean, we were kind of predicting that would happen. And yeah, Disc, he does make it through over M Canning.
Yes, that's cool. At least, I mean, I'm happy for Disc. I think Disc deserved it. I would like to see the American player, of course, M Canning, the representer, go through, but he wasn't able to. And here we are, Death or Ellie. Hopefully one of these players, actually, I'm hoping for one of these players to win. I won't say who, but they're both good players. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, flying the flag of a team that is no more. Currently, technically teamless. He is the Protoss over here representing USA. It is Creature.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the American Terran player representing Alpha X. It is Cuddlebear. No proxy this time.
That's the 3000 IQ move. You expect it, so you don't do it.
Oh my god.
Especially on this map, which has the speed zones, the acceleration zone.
Yeah, that does also mean that the probe scout is a lot faster because it just speeds and zooms across the map. And here it is. He's able to scout the opener. He sees that the Rax is in the main base, knows that everything is pretty standard.
Yeah, even forcing the SCV to follow it so it doesn't attack his barracks being built. And I guess also checking for proxies.
Yeah, he was just checking
funerals for that.
Oh god, he's gonna try and deny the natural.
This is such a interesting dance that we watch here in the StarCraft world. No one would understand how much just went into that engagement right there. And literally just buying seconds of time here. As Cuddlebear goes in for his scout as well into the main.
Hey,
probably should bring that TV back.
Yeah, and every second counts, you know, especially since we do have an Adept coming out across the map, and depending on how much this was delayed, and because of the speed zones, maybe the Adept will get there in time to kill the SCV.
I doubt it, but it is a possibility if you do block it for long enough.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Reaper is moving out across the map, and the Adept is going to be looking to try...
Just miss each other. Oh my god. Now they got to play defense. Creature will have to play defense first, and then offense. Once he got one probe already.
Oh god. Oh, he's really a second.
What is happening here? What are we watching? He's not even pulling it back.
This is
there
too
he
much.
goes.
He's gonna get a third.
Wow, three. I feel like if there's one thing Cuddlebear is known for, it's the Reaper control.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the other side of the map, he's gonna get the SCV.
Oh my god. He stopped the base from finishing.
Oh no! But
he gets in. The wall's down. He can just shade back and forth. Is he gonna do it? He can shade.
He gets one. Oh, he almost died it. Yeah.
Finishes.
And that's what I mean. Like, the longer that CC gets denied, then the higher the chance that this follow-up Adept can deal some damage, or again just delay stuff.
Oh my god! A Dark Templar Shrine from Creature. He's trying to go for it. He had to cancel it the first game, and here in game number 3, he's gonna go for it. Oh, and he's even healing up for Hellion.
Yeah. This is interesting to say the least. We do have a 1-1-1 coming out from Cuddlebear. So again, this game he's actually playing this pretty standard, pretty straight up, which is definitely cool to see. But he still hasn't scanned the base. He still doesn't know what the tech options are for a Creature.
Yeah, I'm thinking the DTs can do some damage here. If we got to really pay attention to these mules that are going to be dropped here. Right now, there's no energy on either of the bases. He's dropping mules like nothing.
Yeah.
He's not. Cuddlebear's not going for any vision. We got to see a scan here from Cuddlebear. Cuddlebear scanned last time. I think Cuddlebear should know that a scan needs to be dropped sometime soon.
Yeah, the problem is
he's also very aggressive. He's getting 2 more barracks here. Liberators. He's depending on the Liberators for vision, I think.
No, the DTs are being morphed
He's
in.
already coming in.
Yeah, and the problem
but he's
is...
also going for push on the other side, so... Also, Creature can't warp in for defense, and there's no shield battery here.
Yeah, and there it is, engineering base starting, but it may be too late because the DT's already coming in. Meanwhile...
Oh my god. He can stop the warp prism, and that he's going to depower all the gates and the warp prism. A shield battery, or another pylon's going down. Oh my god, this is all over the place.
The DTs get in.
Silently on the other side of the map, DTs get in. They're going to pick off this tank. Go for the tank. Go for the tank. He's getting the tank. 1 scan is allowed. Cuddlebear has 1 scan only for quite some time. The next scan isn't coming for at least 25 more seconds. What is Cuddlebear to do on the other side of the map? The Marines break in, and they're taking out the army. He's trying to hold on. I think Cuddlebear can hold on just by losing SCVs, and Cuddlebear, I don't think will have any vision here for a long time. Actually, a Raven's coming up.
Yeah, and so many workers are going down on the other side of the map, on both sides of the map, really, but it looks like Cuddlebear, he's holding at his natural instead. He's completely evacuated his main base, and everything is just falling for Creature.
Yeah, the DTs are just now finding some more damage. He needs to warp in more DTs on the other side of the map with that pylon, but he's not. A Raven does come out, and now the army is moving in that direction. Oh god, he's not going to get out of there alive.
Yeah.
He's just pulling the army as much as he can. Out of position. Oh, he's gonna recall it.
Yeah. He almost got the recall off, and there it is.
GG. Cuddlebear takes game number 2. Both players just being very cheesy. I didn't expect this to go so fast.
Yeah, and maybe if one of the DTs was warped in defensively, one offensively, then I would say the Creature would have been able to hold. But again, he
would have warped in 1 DT at home. He would have been fine.
Yeah, but both players were very much so in the dark until the pushes came for either one.
Yeah, they both hit each other at the exact same time.
Yeah. So
and also, I think Cuddlebear. The DT went down and there was no scans, and the Raven wasn't out. If Cuddlebear went down with the DT to the lower base on the low ground, the natural, he could have taken out the tank or the whole army, or even just a whole bunch of SCVs. Like, I'm gonna watch the replay again right here as it comes up, but yeah, there was no vision and no scans for Cuddlebear for a good 30 to 40 seconds, And that DT was just like taking out an SCV here and there in the main base and not going for the natural.
Yeah, yeah. Again, it does hurt that there was only one other DT, and the warpins on the other side of the map were really quite delayed because it was just a pylon, right? Like there was no warp prism. If there was a warp prism involved, then yeah,
he was trying to get a warp prism out, but then it got denied in that counter push. And yeah, so he had one DT in the natural, and that one got scanned and killed. All the workers were pulled. That was a problem. Creature also didn't pull any workers. Creature allowed all the workers to go down. If you would have pulled the probes back into the main and saved all those probes, I'm rewatching it. Like 20 probes went down in the natural. Creature pulled no probes, and Cuddlebear instantly pulled SCVs down to the natural and defended. And there's a good window here that I'm watching now. Yeah, there's no detection there.
Yeah. Creature, he was pulling like workers, but because he was pulling them and he was up against Hellions, like Hellions just got amazing shots off, and they just completely melted everything.
Yeah, and that was a good try, but pretty much how it goes in that play. All right, this could be the final match of the entire NA qualifiers here at DreamHack Masters Open. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes as we are loading into Everdream LE, one of the shortest rush distance maps. We haven't seen Submarine yet. Just now getting into Everdream.
This is for everything here. This game decides the future of both of these players' careers. And this is the tournament to qualify for. This is his last chance here in the top right-hand corner. It is the teamless Red Protoss representing United States. It is the man that goes by the name of Creature.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the American Terran player representing Alpha X. It is Cuddlebear. No proxy.
Yeah, no proxy.
Hey, what's going on?
Kind of weird. Getting weird in here.
Yeah, we'll see how aggressive he can be. We'll see who's cheeky. As so far in this series, every single game, something kind of unorthodox has gone down. But yeah, we'll see whose turn it is.
Yeah, man, this might be the last game of the evening of the whole NA qualifiers, and it's been a good run, man. It's been a good run.
Yeah, and again, like Cuddlebear, look, he's just one win away from qualifying. But
I think the other SPG over there. Who even gets the probe with the Marine? This is a different opening than ever before. Marine first.
Yeah, I was about to say that's pretty interesting that he skipped the Reaper. So he does forego scouting. He went for an SCV scout instead, which is nice. But he does forego the Reaper scout, which means it'll be a little bit more difficult to scout later on. Maybe I imagine we're gonna see a scan.
Another Reaper.
Yeah, since right now he is working on his reactor. I imagine the reactor is for the factory. So we'll switch it over and we'll see Hellions ?
Yeah.
Let's see.
What do we see here? He has one gas. Is Creature gonna go for air again? I don't think so. We see two stalkers coming out. Probably a Twilight.
There we go.
Twilight. I think Blink. That's a good defense here. I think that's a safe call for Creature. Cuddlebear even opting to get a bunker on the low ground, and a lot of Marines out early.
Yeah, and again, he's playing this out incredibly safe in comparison. I guess he's expecting aggression, and I think he's expecting it right. Like, with Blink coming out from Creature, I imagine we're going to see a lot of Blink Stalker aggression, trying to go into the main base as well.
Yeah, perfect defense from the Adept here. And, even these Marines are going to catch the Adept, and the Adept's going to have to shade. The Adept has to complete that shade if it even survives. Oh my gosh, it's so good for Cuddlebear.
Yeah,
That does indicate to the creature that there's an army out, and I love this Widow Mines coming down, as well as a starport for some medevacs. Now, if we see the armory, I'm just going to be one happy camper.
I don't think we're going to see the armory, but I do like that we are getting a Widowmine drop. At the same time, though, creature, he has a really good response to that. Like, Blink Stalkers are really good against defending, whether it's Widowmine drops or Banshees, any kind of like...
You really got to be on point.
Yes.
With your defense here.
Yes, you need to have like your stalkers in position and not across the map if you want to defend against this. And yeah, we'll see.
There's no scouting here from creature, so creature's pretty in the dark right now.
Yeah, he still doesn't know what is coming his way. At the same time, Cuddlebear doesn't know what opener he's playing against. So yeah, both players just kind of blindly
about to find out.
Yeah.
There's no stalkers in the natural though, which is kind of scary here.
Yeah, they're not like at the mineral line where they need to be. Oh no, he's moving out. Oh god.
This is gonna be so bad, and when he realizes there's nothing in the natural as well. Oh, this is perfect timing for Cuddlebear to go in. The response timing has to be sick.
Right,
it is sick.
He responds, he pulls
but
one.
That's the main now. What's he gonna do in the main? Oh,
okay.
Sick in the main. This guy's just so sick. But it's denying a lot of mining time. He's going to pick it up before it even activates and go back into the natural, maybe?
Yeah, he has to be careful. Blink just finished up for creature, so it's going to be a lot easier to try and deal with this. And so
I think he's
far,
just going to leave it there until like later on in the game when he forgets.
Yeah, we'll see what he ends up doing with it. But
I like this legs coming up. That's good for what is this?
Creature.
Mine. Widow Mines.
Widow Mines.
Yeah. I think they should do good against Widow Mines. As long as you don't get too many and clump them up. Just pepper a few in. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Cuddlebear got a little risky there.
And I was about to say, creature, so far, he's handled this really well. Like, he lost minimal workers. The only thing that Cuddlebear got...
Third base.
Yeah, and the Cuddlebear, the only thing that he got was just lost mining time.
Yeah. He's got 2 workers. He took out 2 probes and 1 adept so far this game, and he's lost 2 Widow Mines and 2 Marines. And I don't know if did that medevac get out? That medevac will play a huge part in this war. Oh, he just blinked on the medevac and he took it out.
Yep, and here comes the massive push out. A lot of Marines, tanks, SCVs are being pulled as well as he goes towards the third base.
Was huge. That medevac was full of energy and it could have healed all these Marines.
Oh god, the Liberator goes down in the main base as well, and
with Blink and the shield battery, I think Cuddlebear has this pretty good. And now that an Immortal's coming in, he does have to waste a Blink on this Liberator, though. That's going to be the hard part.
Yeah, the problem is that this push made it all the way to the third base without being scattered. So ideally, you want to chip away at it as it's moving out across the map with your Blink Stalkers. But it's already here. Bunkers are being thrown down as well. This is going to be rough.
He's gonna have to take something out and blink. Oh, he's gonna blink forward, actually, jumping right on this army, and he's gonna target down all the tanks, and then he's gonna try and blink out. I don't know if he has enough here to blink out with. He's gonna have to back out of there and maybe even use his shield overcharge here.
Yeah,
he's not gonna use it. He uses it, but he's not in range. Oh no! He messed up. He wasted it.
Is the tank gonna go down? It's so close. One more shot. It does go down.
He got it. He got it. He's got to back up and heal up. He's kind of really wasting that. There you go. Okay, yeah. He really was not in range, but he had the opportunity to destroy all this army here, and he slowly is. He's going to be able to clear all this up. And another failed, kind of all-in almost from Cuddlebear, but not quite the all-in. Cuddlebear does need a third base in order to get back in this game, which is here. It's made.
Yeah.
He just needs to move it over.
He does have his third CC. He's working on his production as well. Like, this isn't too bad. It's like he isn't too far behind in workers, and he can just lift up his CC and take it. But now Creature has map control. Like, he has full control of the map, and it's going to be difficult to try and land that third CC. But again, like, he wasn't completely all in. Like, it's not over for Cuddlebear, but I would give the advantage to Creature at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Creature on 3 bases, warping in, getting the upgrades, getting Storm, Immortal count raising, even getting another one of those forges there for upgrades, and Cuddlebear here just scanning to see what's going on. Good scan in the natural, not in the main, knowing that the tech will be hidden. Sea Storm's coming, and I think Cuddlebear here is just going to have to really try hard to secure this third base.
Yeah, I mean, he has mustered up quite a large army, so he should be able to take control, and of all these stalkers and take that base. But it's also important that he did scan and he did see that Storm was on the way. I like Ghosts, like Ghosts are already coming out, but
I think it was really Cuddlebear needed that third base a while ago because that third base was made like over a minute ago.
Yeah.
But Cuddlebear knew you can't move out till you have a really big army. So Cuddlebear couldn't even secure this base, playing it super safe, not even attempting to take that third base until Cuddlebear knew that he had the superior army to defend against anything. And that's why he's just now taking it, even though it was made like 2 minutes ago or something. And it was a good call. Playing it super safe. Now can Maynard all the SCVs over. And here comes a big push from Creature, though.
Oh god, yeah, and how many storms are with this? There are so far 3 High Templar. We have so many more being warped in actually. So
okay.
So
he's gonna go with the storm drops. Storm drops are good. These Widow Mines cannot bury until the army gets past him, and now they are. He's gonna have to micro all the Zealots, and he does actually micro very well. Not even losing too many Zealots. He's gonna lose this Archon here for free though. Ooh. Storm does go down, just one though. Right on top of the Widow Mines. A warp in right in the middle. Yeah. Good EMP on the army, but as things warp in, the EMP does not affect those that are warping in. They warp in full shielded, and he does damage, denying the mining of the third base. Not taking it out, but denying the mining. Taking out a couple workers. At the same time, recalls to a drop in the main, and that was a good way to force back Creature's army.
Oh yeah, and that does mean that he will be able to reclaim his third base as well. I was
about to go to the north.
Yeah,
he's gonna skip that base. It's already been mined, so he's just gonna go to a newer spot. It also does seem a little bit easier to hold up there.
Yeah, definitely. I do feel like he will have an easier time holding onto his third base. But meanwhile, Creature, he's getting his fourth. You know, he has full control at the moment of his main base. Of like, I think he has the bigger army as well. Yeah, it's gonna be so difficult for Cuddlebear to deal with this. Like, his EMPs have to be so on point.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just waiting for like the warp prism to like wander over too much and then go into
one
like...
Widow Mine that's out in the open though kind of gave him away.
Yeah.
The funny thing is he has no observers. He hasn't made an observer this whole game, I don't think. He's making one right now. He's made one this game and he lost it. With this amount of Widow Mines. Is he going for like a storm drop on some workers?
It looked like he was looking to see if the third base was reclaimed here, but there was no third, so specs off.
That would have been great if he like Widow or storm dropped on it.
Yeah.
So because 2 storms can take out a whole mineral line.
Oh yeah.
So that would have been sick.
But I do like this
coming in, yeah, from both sides.
Yeah, we have a Widow Mine drop coming in from the south. We have some Marines to the north as well. Cuddlebear looking to try and test the waters and deal some kind of economic damage. And to be fair, the army is a little bit out of position.
Yeah, but he also sees a big move out of the north with the single Zealot. That's a good call. Having a little vision there. Ooh, I like this play. Holy Zealot's gonna be able to be warped in for a while here.
Ooh, 12 probes go down as the Widow Mine drop goes off.
4 whole Widow Mines got down. That is crazy. And there's 1 Widow Mine just out of vision. He's gonna go drop the Widow Mines in different mineral lines, even though they're not ready to be used. They will be able to use later. But defense is solid here from Cuddlebear for that. He's actually focusing really heavy on that medevac.
Yeah,
and this push is about to come.
The medevac does get dealt with.
Yeah, the Widow Mine pulled the whole army out of position, and now he's got the Widow Mines burrowed right here, and he's going to be able to anchor into this corner of the base, and oh my god, all the Zealots are going to go down. A little bit of friendly fire, but not too much loss here from Cuddlebear.
Oh god, I'm so...
Never mind, as I say that. Oh my god, the storm drop, EMP on the storm drop, but 1 really good storm gets off, blink forward, the warp prism goes down. The army does not survive for Cuddlebear though. Only a few units get out in 1 medevac. The other one wasn't able to make it. These players are going blow for blow, and this base is going to get denied. This is a huge base here for Cuddlebear.
Yeah, and the problem is...
Oh, going for the drop! You need to go in for the third base. There's nothing defending it.
Oh, he's going to get the disruptor. Oh, god, so close.
Deny that base. Creature didn't even look to see if that base was there. It could have been denied so easily.
Yeah, he actually doesn't know that base was taken, so...
Man, he walked right past it. Rip. F's in the chat. Oh my god. Armory level, infantry armor level 2 is coming up here. Oh my god, good storm there. EMPs do go down, hitting half of the army. Archons is what you need the EMPs on though, and the Stormy Boy. It looks like I think Cuddlebear can break this creature here can break this position.
Yeah, there's just so much AoE here. Like the disruptors, the storms as well.
Oh my God. He's gonna be able to get this base. There's still another disruptor shot. He's going kind of forward though, and even a Colossus in the mix now. This man has all splash damage available at his whim, and he's gonna go ahead and keep storming. He's still got 2 or 3 more storms left. Actually, it looks like 2 storms. He's still got shield battery energy, and he has actually all his disruptors went down except 1.
Yeah, and he still has storm energy left as well. There's still like 1
there
or 2.
I think that was the last storm. Yeah, he's gonna try and make an Archon, and now he's got a decent amount of Archons, and he's getting to the underbelly. Oh my God, that was a good EMP blink. Yep, nice. That was a beautiful blink there, and he's saving that disruptor shot for when this army tries to engage. Warp Prism. Oh no, he tried to pull the Warp Prism bracket, got caught out, and now there will be no more reinforcements. The cycle or the what is that thing called? The laser draft goes down. Colossus, there you go.
Yeah, and
but he still has a lot here. So much army.
Yeah, and this is the planetary as well, so this is the best case scenario for Cuddlebear if you Cuddlebear.
Oh my God! He just got all those SCVs with the 1 disruptor shot, and the base goes down. 2 bases now down for Cuddlebear. I think we're gonna go into a game number 5.
Oh God, we'll see. I mean, this is a very Archon heavy army. There are EMPs available left, but there's just so much supply here.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it here.
Well,
this is the last final hold. He needs to pull the SCVs. Yeah, there you go. He's pulling the SCVs. They're gonna get zoned out with this force field. The SCVs are left to be destroyed. It is a SCV barbecue, and there's nothing left here really for Cuddlebear. Another warp in from Creature, and the army supply is just getting more and more in favor of Creature. More Archons being morphed in. Blink Stalkers are here. He's gonna scan and see that the 5th base is fully saturated for Creature. The worker count is just too crazy. Another storm goes down, and the final push here, taking us into game number 5. I think we're gonna see the series all the way through. Light, yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready for ace match? GG. Are you ready for this ace match? I couldn't get any better than this. We're going all the way. We're going all the way, baby. Full NA. We're sending it. We're going full NA, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into a game number 5, PVT, Creature versus Cuddlebear. I love it. This is peak NA right here.
Oh God, yeah. Like I feel like a lot of this did come down to Cuddlebear. Like he kept going for these drops. All they really did was pull the army back to defend, but other than that, nothing else was really accomplished. Like there was no like big like worker damage, or like this big pull away, this like sniper nexus or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
Widowmine and his drops just weren't doing anything. There's one Widowmine drop where he killed 12 probes, I think. Yeah. But that was it. That was the only good one.
Yeah, and it cost him 4 Widowmines and a medevac to do that as well.
Yeah. And he wasn't able to stop destroying any bases. And then when Creature went in, he destroyed the 4th base on the left side, and then he went for the 3rd base on the right side. And then he just kind of bullied Cuddlebear and bled him dry, because we were like 14 minutes in the game. His main and natural were running low, and he took out the last 2 mining bases. He was pretty much mining nothing. And as we saw at the end, there's just a bunch of SCVs sitting there.
Yep, and as it should be, to end this best of 5, somehow, some way, Golden Wall made it through the vetoes.
Oh
and
my God!
I'm sure neither of them thought that this would be played. They're like, you know what, this is gonna get the ace match. Like, why not? Just throw Golden Wall in there.
The game deciding match. Like, this is the game deciding match, game deciding map. It all comes down to Golden Wall. Who? People hate it. I bet people hate it. It must be hated by all players, professional players. Like, oh man, I know Sarah won. Actually, Sarah won, and also Jim Rising won. Well, Jim Rising won his qualifying position yesterday due to Golden Wall and him being able to get some Ravagers in behind the Golden Mineral line. I don't know if you remember that game.
Yeah,
and then in Home Story Cup, Sarah also was able to win a game by getting behind that Golden Mineral line with the Ravager. And obviously there's no Ravagers here, so we'll see what happens. I don't know how it's going to play out.
Yeah. Hopefully that, like, despite the map, we're able to see like a really good game out of this. We've seen this time and time again. It's a bit unfortunate in either GSL or like the big tournaments where they have a best of 7. Like typically, if the series goes all the way to game 7, then the last game isn't the best because it's typically played on the map that they play the least.
Yeah, exactly.
Normally it's on like the worst map. So
it is this time as well. Golden Wall. I can't think of a worse map in the pool right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I can't believe we got all the way to Golden Wall. Game 5. Like, ladies and gentlemen, what more could you expect here? This is the final game of DreamHack Masters Summer 2020 Open Qualifier number 3 for North America. Here we are. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. The only player I've seen that can take it to Cuddlebear in such fashion. He is currently teamless. He is an old school OG player back for vengeance. He's here to claim his spot on the throne, his spot in the tournament. It is Creature.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Golden Wall LE, we have the American Terran player representing Alpha X. It is Cuddlebear.
Man, what a series. What a way to end it.
And how is this going to go on the last map? Like, so far, no proxies, but like, there's just so much potential here. Whether they try and like
this map, it's pretty much a map. Like, these bases aren't proxy bases, and you don't have to proxy, but it's going to get dicey because of the way the map is built. It kind of forces some sort of weird gameplay out of both players.
Yeah, we already see some of that here as this supply depot was made, but it wasn't finished, and it was just done that so that the probe couldn't get into the main base, so it couldn't go
really
for the
good
scout.
And it's definitely going to raise some questions for Creature. But I think this means Cuddlebear might mine out that side patch and try and go for the hidden base on the side. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, to me, it could also just be mind games, right? Like, you try so hard and you deny scouting, and that leaves a bunch of uncertainty in Creature's mind, right? Like, he has no idea what's coming now.
Yeah, he should have stayed with the probe for another scout. I wonder what he's going to do for scouting now. At least to see if it's a factory that goes down. But actually, the factory was put down closer to the CC, and now the factory couldn't be scouted even if you did go up the ramp.
Yeah. So it is kind of further back. It is a little bit more hidden. So we'll see if there's anything.
It's a mind game, yeah. He's just knocking Creature off his footing, trying to make sure he doesn't get tilted. Robo, I like that as a response. Like, nothing too cheeky.
And he's doing it again. It's doing it again. Yeah. Triple racks with a factory. So we're going to be seeing a strong buyer push with tanks as well. I imagine pulling a couple of boys to repair and throw down bunkers. And Creature,
he's going to pull a couple boys, and then he's going to go to that mineral patch right there beneath the main. And you can set some tanks on the outside. He can mine it a little bit so he can run back through it, or you can just leave it unmined and see just tanks up behind it and move in with the Marines. I've seen that a lot, and it's really hard to stop that. Yeah, I think that's a strategy for Cuddlebear.
That is definitely an option. I don't know if he's going to end up doing it. We'll see. It may take too long to try and mine through everything for the push.
No, I think he'll just siege up his tanks behind there without mining it out, and then drop the rest into the main with the medevac. But he doesn't have any medevacs coming, so I think he might just push across the map.
I was about to say that, like, the previous times we've seen him do this build, it is just triple racks and factory. There is no starport, so the drop potential is very limited. And regardless, this push is going to be incredibly strong, and Creature still doesn't know about it. He doesn't scout at anything.
The observer will change all that, though, and I believe the adept didn't go across the map either.
Nope.
Creature playing way too passively right now. He's going to get such a late scout, but we did see him hold it down perfectly against us last time, and he just needs to... I mean, last time he had Oracle and a stasis ward. He's not making anything out of the robotics facility.
Oh, he's waiting. He's waiting for the robotics bay to finish up.
He's going to go right into Colossus.
Yeah, whether it's Colossus or whether it's Disruptor, it's nice, but...
Cuddlebear doesn't even have enough energy to scan. Even if he did see this.
Oh, he sees, and he's gonna see everything.
Yeah. Wow. That was good on Creature. Creature now going for the Immortal after he saw the army.
Yep.
He's going to go for a move out. He's got to stop this army from coming in. He's got to hold him back as long as he possibly can.
Yep, and I love this from Creature. Like, you have to try and kite the army as it moves across the map. Otherwise, if it goes all the way across without anything, then it's just going to be too strong.
I think Cuddlebear sees this and is just going to try and make up for it by going for that gold base.
I guess so. Like, I think he does know that he got scouted. We'll see. I mean, Stim is about to finish up as well. This is an odd choice, to say the least. And I just realized, okay, there we go. There are the SCVs. I was waiting for them.
It's going to get dicey here. It's just going to be, yeah. He's doing it. He's holding them off as long as he can.
He's buying so much time.
He's going to buy so much time. He's getting a Disruptor now. He's getting more probes even. That's a little risky here, I think, to keep probing up in this.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You can get a good shot off from the top of this ramp.
Oh, God, the Disruptor's out as well.
Oh, good Disruptor. Oh, my God. That took out a good chunk of the army, and that takes a lot of wind out of the sail. And if he puts up some walls, no, don't let your Disruptor die. This is the best engagement he could possibly take, though. No way. Whoever wins it here might possibly win the entire game. Both tanks go down. There's nothing left. Stem just finished, and he's pushing forward. One Disruptor shot takes out nothing. It takes out nothing, and now everything's retreating to the safety of the shield here. Another tank comes in. He can take out this tank, I think. Oh my God, he got out of it just in time.
So with this reinforcing tank, this means that the Cuddlebear still has a bit of a chance here if he sieges up and if he starts shelling away at this. But oh my God,
he's gonna have one scan to shoot across this corner right here.
Yeah, and what's he gonna do with one tank with half the Marine count? Oh God, the Disruptor.
Oh my God, he got one.
Just got one. That's it.
But man, this is not good here for Cuddlebear, I don't think.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to break this position, and all Creature is doing is building a defense more and more here.
Yeah, it's just this isn't looking good at all for Cuddlebear. Like, he went all in, and I like the one Marine's dealing with the Disruptor.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's forcing out a lot here just to save Disruptor. Pre-splitting the army, they're gonna move up, and oh my God, I think this is too much here for Creature. Not like this, Cuddlebear. You gotta break it. You gotta have a follow-up to this. There's no follow-up, just more Marines, more tanks coming out of here. And with that, Creature even trying to secure another base. But Cuddlebear's all in. There's no second base here for Cuddlebear.
Yeah, he has to try and end. Then he's going back home. What?
He's going back. He needs to secure the gold base or something.
I was gonna say, like, what's the plan here? Like, he's throwing down the starport. The starport is so late if he wants to try and drop. He's setting up defensively, battle cruisers, banshees, something. He needs something unorthodox. But behind this Creature, he's taking the gold.
I don't know here, man. I don't know. We don't see another base coming up here from Cuddlebear.
Yeah, I think the only thing maybe is like a Doom drop, right? Like a Doom drop, you go into the main base, you set up all your siege tanks, but
that hasn't worked out too good for Cuddlebear in the last games.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I do not want to see Cuddlebear go out like this.
Oh God, there we go. Medevacs are on the way.
He's gonna scan on the vision. Oh no, he's not. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he sees it quite yet, and he's expanding. Cuddlebear, he's taking his natural. I think
Cuddlebear's good. Cuddlebear can do it.
I think Cuddlebear, he realized that he couldn't end the game, but he may have come to that realization. Yeah, a little bit too late. Like, maybe a couple of minutes earlier, if he started throwing down his natural, things wouldn't be anywhere near as bleak. But now it's with Cuddlebear just so far ahead, over double the worker counts, with a solid army as well. Just oh God.
He's gonna go for a small drop here, and then I guess another main drop, but this is all getting scouted instantly. He sees the medevac coming away.
Yeah.
He sees the army in the main base. He sees medevacs around the way. He even has a war prism here to make sure and confirm that.
Yeah.
And I think Cuddlebear's not going to be able to drop here.
Yep.
Creature's going to go for a counter warp in with the war prism.
Yeah, there's already stalkers in the main base. They are a little bit out of position to the medevac. Oh no, he decides to back off. He sees the stalkers. Meanwhile, as you were saying, that war prism is ready to go into the main base of Cuddlebear, and Cuddlebear, he has no vision.
He's got Blink DT or Blinks finishing up here soon. So
yeah, Blink is finishing up. Oh, this is nice.
Oh, that was nice. That was very nice. I told you guys it always comes down to that positioning. But Creature does have enough here to defend, but he does have to keep his army there now for quite some time. A double tank drop.
Yeah, looking to reinforce.
Oh, he's gonna get the tank on the gold wall, and you can't really zone that out. He's gonna have to get on the other side of the golden wall.
Yeah, so he's going to be able to siege up that position. Still, the War Prism hasn't gone in. It's still chilling outside the main base. And
it's going to take away a lot of his micro potential. He's going to have to forget about that War Prism for a while as he tries to deal with this. And he's going to get the vision from the tank, or from the medevac here. And he's going to have to abandon the third base from mining. This is huge. But I think this is going to force Creature to go across the map, maybe.
We'll see if he goes across the map or if he tries to deal with these tanks. At the same time, I do like that he's going for a drop, but the stalkers have stayed there in the main base.
He's going to the natural.
He
doesn't know that, obviously, but he should. Oh, he sees the side getting mined out, and he repositions, and he's trying to do some damage here. He needs to get out of there. There's no way he wins this fight. He's got to pick up the tanks and go. He could go into the golden base, honestly.
Just go into the other side of the wall.
Yeah. And then the army has to walk all the way back around. Or he's going to have to warp in. But at least he does save these units. I think at the same time, he's prepared for that War Prism. And I don't think the War Prism is going to get too much done here. He's going for an attack now. A big attack. A multi-pronged harass attack. This War Prism's done nothing for him, though, right here.
To be fair, there are a lot of tanks, but I'm a little bit worried because a lot of them are bunched up, so some good disruptor hits could get some juicy connections there. At the same time, the Zealots
the tanks are super bunched up. Oh my god, that's so many Zealots!
Oh my god.
This is it right here.
Yeah,
this is the final battle. Oh my god, look at the army supplies, Light. Look at the supply. And just like that, all the SCVs are being pulled. GG! Creature takes game number 5. Oh my god, Cuddlebear did not make it. Cuddlebear is out. Cuddlebear will not be going or qualifying or making any money. Not really, but Creature, man. Creature came out of nowhere. A bit of the underdog in this matchup, I think, almost, and was able to take the victory. Not super convincingly, but he took it 3-2. Cuddlebear didn't make it. Creature qualifies. GG's to both of y'all. And with that, Light, what a tournament. What a tournament. That ended for NA qualifiers. Wow. Yeah. I'm so hurt right now. I need a moment. Please fill some time for me. Right.
Everyone give your hearts out for Yodaslim, as of course he was cheering for his boy Cuddlebear, and that was it. That was it. That was the last qualifier for NA, and we say, condolences to Cuddlebear, to all the other players, Pilly, Patty Mac, Panda Bear Me, all these players that just didn't quite make the cut. And
man, that's why I like Latin American StarCraft better.
And Creature with only playing one tournament in 2020, he only played in that one NA Apprentice Cup. He comes out, and in the last qualifier, literally last qualifier of the day, he makes it out.
Man, yeah, I don't know, man. That was something else. I don't know what we witnessed. That was crazy.
And there we have it. Now we have
with that. Yeah, we have all the qualifiers. Oh my god. Oh man, it's so bittersweet. Like, it's over. I'm happy it's over, but I'm sad it's over. But I'm not happy with the results, but I'm pretty happy with the results. And let's go back and view those results right now. We're looking at the qualifiers from 3 was Creature, J-Hef at 3-0ing his opponent, Disc beating M Canning, and as well Jon Snow. Actually, I didn't hear about that one. That is great news. Jon Snow qualified. So yeah, Jon Snow, Disc, J-Hef, Creature. That is from this qualifier. In the previous qualifiers for North America, in qualifier number 2, qualifying was Semper from Canada, Silky from America, Firefox, French player.
Yep.
And Vindicta from America. They qualified in qualifier number 2. Qualifier number 1 was TLO from Germany. The American player Nina, she also qualified. Masa coming out of Canada, and Namshar from Poland, I think.
Sweden.
Yeah. Oh geez. Wow. How did I mess those flags up? Yeah.
Flags look nothing alike, but it's fine.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You guys didn't hear that. That didn't happen. But yeah. So that is who qualified here in this qualifier. It's been a long week. All those players are good though. You know, I'm not too happy about the non-Americans and Canadians that won, but other than that, Nina and Masa is super great news. I'm happy for them. Qualifier 2 might be the best results, like Vindicta and Silky and Semper making it. I'm a huge Vindicta fan. And now Jon Snow, that's sick, and Disc, Jay Hefe, and Creature. Man, what a tournament. What an event. That was sick. Shout out to the admins, or the admin, who's been giving his life out here. Sinistro, thank you for doing all this cool stuff, man.
Yeah, that was really well done, Sinistro. He still has one qualifier left to admin, and that will be tomorrow with Latin America. Yeah, you guys should tune in for that. It's going to be an hour earlier than this one here, but it will go on probably just as long, if not longer. Yeah, and that's really the one to tune in for. Like, there were plenty of upsets here today, but tomorrow there are just so many good players and so little spots. It's gonna be crazy. Will Eric finally make it through the qualifier, or is he gonna get taken out? You know, what about Paco Mike? Paco Mike, he keeps running into Cham and Eggs early on, but they're already qualified through, so what is Turkey Dano gonna pull off this time? Exactly, Turkey Dano, the Brazilian player, you know, the Zerg Lord as well, Dark Unnamed. There are just so many. Ryu. Oh my God. Ryu, it's gonna be freaking ridiculous, man. I can't wait for tomorrow. It's the last day. It's bittersweet, man. Everything was on the line here today, and as we saw it go down, I mean, it was nuts to say the least. I can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, regardless. As far as Latin America, though, we got Darkness, Cham, Eggs, and Jim Rising qualifying. Just those 4. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I was talking to Darking about it. Hopefully Apollo and the ESL crew can have a look at Latin America and be like, hey, you know what? For next season, maybe we'll give you a couple more spots. That'd be great. Yeah. But for now, we're kind of dealt with we have to deal with the hand that we were dealt, right? You know. Yeah, exactly. We get 2. Terran's still out there. Barrada is probably going to come back. Egg is probably going to come back. Dastan's definitely going to be there. Eric, of course, Eric's going to be there. I don't know why Eric's going to be in the 3rd qualifier, but he will be. But as far as NA goes, man, this was such a tournament. What a turnout. What games. I'm a little heartbroken, but congrats to all the players who made it through, and you guys got to put on for NA now. Y'all are all we got. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, America's got to be feeling proud. Like, a lot of Americans did go through, a lot of the top ones. Like, I feel like Vindicta, Silky, Jon Snow, right, and Nina, they're gonna rep their country pretty well. Neeb he got invited. Oh, in. Neeb tweeted in, right? Okay. Yeah. Who else we got? Actually, let me check because I already forgot. Okay, yeah. So we got some good seeds. The main seeds are. Oops. It is. I can't find it now. Scarlet? I had it pulled up. Yes. Future? No, I don't know. Yes. Future. Right? Future. Scarlet. Neeb and Estrella. Yes. Okay, there we go. I found it. I found the page. Yeah, Estrella, Neeb, Future, Scarlet. Creature, Disc, Nina, Semper, Jeff A. Masa, Vindicta, Firefox, Jon Snow, Namshar, Silky, TLO. Namshar, when did Namshar get in there? Did he qualify in one? Yes, he was the one that you confused for being a Polish player. Oh, yeah, that's right. Maybe that's why. I don't see Namshar because he's not really NA. We'll get it wrong every time he plays in an NA tournament. We'll let him in. He's from Sweden. He's cool. And yeah, but with that, I guess we're done here, man. Yep. We fought the long fight. Thank you for having me, Light. It's been a good run, and we're finally done with NA. We got one more day to go with LATAM qualifiers. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Again, when it comes to the main event, still up in the air whether or not we will be casting it. We're like we did message a couple of admins being like, hey, what's up? And it's unconfirmed yet, like whether or not there will be community casts, whether or not there'll be a B stream or a C stream.
Yeah,
if there
B
is,
streams might go on. They should, you know.
I would hope so, because they are round robin groups. But
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, so they might. A lot of games will not go casted if they don't.
Yeah, I know that if we had an option, if we had a choice, I'd want to have the chance to cast the Latin American ones. Like that's probably the big one.
At least.
Yeah. So
there's not many American casters that are super in the Latin American scene.
Yeah,
or English casters, I mean.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Like whenever we cast it, we're basically the big one. Like we're the biggest ones there.
The biggest English cast for all of Latin America, pretty much.
Yeah, and other than us, there's like a couple of others. Like Biomorph is there, and like maybe one other. It's a shame. Like.
It's a shame, but also we're on the ground. We know what's really going on in Latin America. And when the time comes, and you guys need you guys catch up to the Latin American scene, as StarCraft might catch up, then we'll be the first ones there to report the news on all the good players like we have throughout the years.
Yeah,
it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. I have high hopes for Latin America and the StarCraft scene. Like this is just the beginning. We're showing up, we're showing out, and the tournaments are just getting better and better.
Yeah, it's important to note that this is the beginning. This is the first ESL Pro Tour tournament of 2020, and it's kind of weird to say that since we're already halfway through 2020.
Yeah, the first one is DreamHack Summer.
yeah, and again, like this is the first one, and I'm sure that over time these are going to get better and better. They're going to take feedback, they're going to figure out what they did right, what they did wrong, and hopefully tighten up. And yeah, we're going to be doing this for the next 3 years at least, and hopefully many more to come.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think that pretty much sums it all up right there. And don't forget to follow, like, subscribe if you can, whatever you can do to support CranKy Ducklings. It'd be appreciated, because that's the best way to support me. But if y'all want to follow me on Twitter and what else, I'm on Instagram and Twitch. It's all Yoda_Slim. But most importantly, just support CranKy Ducklings, and thanks DreamHack and ESL for allowing us to do this. That's pretty sick of y'all. And that's it for me, man. What about you, Light? Where can people find you?
Yeah, Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. You can follow me on social media if you want to tune into when I go live, whether it's with some NA casts with Yoda or some more Southeast Asian stuff with Yakuzaku. But yeah, more importantly, as Yoda said, follow the Twitch channel here, CranKy Ducklings, and all of our social media as well. We're live every day, almost every day. We've got one more day of DreamHack qualifiers, and then we're done. We're done with DreamHack.
Yeah, we're done with it after that. This should be the best one, man. So I'm excited. Hopefully everyone has like a good day, morning, evening, night, afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, wherever you're watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and that is it for me, man. I'm excited for tomorrow, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow.
Peace out.
Ciao.